The hat trick. Please do not hesitate to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Ruffian! The word cuts through the thick, soupy steam of Gare Saint-Lazare like a musket shot. A large hat soared overhead like a startled pheasant, pursued by a curiously dressed gentleman brandishing a mop and a red-faced older man whose whiskers quivered with outrage. "That is a new hat!" the man bellowed, as the mop-toting scoundrel dove into the crowd, slipping between two ladies with parasols, knocking over a pair of large leather suitcases before disappearing through the cavernous halls of Saint-Lazare. Claude Monet, brush in hand, turned his head slightly, blinking through the haze. "Remarkable," he said softly. "Even the crime here has movement and diffusion." The station pulsed with energy, steam whistles, horse hooves on cobbles, vendors hawking copies of Le Figaro, and a distant argument about the proper shape of a mustache. Monet ignored it all, focused instead on the cathedral-like ironwork, the veils of smoke, the shafts of light striking puddles on the stone floor. A locomotive exhaled beside him, enveloping the platform in a damp, ashen fog. "I set out to paint light," he muttered, dabbing at his canvas, "and find myself instead wrestling with the byproducts of coal and progress." Another locomotive clattered in with great ceremony, releasing a gust so forceful it liberated Monet's hat from his head entirely. It sailed upward, wobbling like a wayward gentleman's balloon at an exhibition of dubious physics. "Impressionism, is it?" he sighed, giving chase. "It feels more like being conscripted into the ministry of smoke." He located the hat beneath a bench, slightly flattened and now wearing a patina of station grime. A nearby child regarded it gravely, gave it a single respectful prod with a stick, and announced, "She's gone, sir." Suddenly, a loud clang echoed through the station, a signal bell struck sharply, causing a flock of pigeons roosting in the rafters to erupt in chaotic flight. Feathers and startled coos filled the air as the birds cascaded down, swirling around Monet and his canvas like living smoke. Startled passengers ducked and scattered. Monet barely kept his easel upright as a particularly bold pigeon swooped low, leaving an unfortunate splatter atop his palette. Claude Monet sighed, brushing off the mishap. "Even the avian critics add their strokes to the masterpiece," he exclaimed to himself. As the pigeons settled once more, Monet glimpsed the fading sunlight piercing the smoky haze, bequeathing a final, fleeting moment of clarity. "Yes," he whispered, "this is the truth of the Gare Saint-Lazare, the blur of life, motion, and chaos, captured in a fleeting breath." With renewed focus, Monet dipped his brush and sealed the scene, a swirling symphony of steam, light, pigeons, and man. Impressionism's very soul lay bare beneath the iron cathedral of progress. And then, somewhere behind, there was another loud monstrous hiss from a locomotive. Somebody shouts, and another hat sails off into legend. Thank you for listening. Do not hesitate to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Have you and yours a wonderful day.